Alright, fam, so you already know I got that crack in my frame here. Bike's totally apart to fix the transmission seal here, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I know I have to take it all apart, get the frame welded, but I'm not going to be able to ride this bike for months to years. Anyway, today is the day after Christmas, and my family gave me the biggest surprise. They told me they bought me a new Harley. Christmas was yesterday, the dealership's closed. They told me to go for a ride on the Buell, get out of here. When I arrive, this nightmare's going to be gone, and in its place, going to be a brand new bike. I can't believe it. Yeah, I really can't believe it. But my family said go for a ride on the Buell, enjoy yourself about 20 minutes. They're going to stop by with the new bike. Alright, fam, I'm headed back home. Man, am I excited? I can't believe it. A new bike. God. They really surprised me this year. It's day after Christmas, but it's beautiful weather. It's in the 70s, so I'm enjoying the bike, squidding it up. See you in a second. You're gonna see the new bike with me. Alright, let's see it. Oh man, I'm so excited. Wait, I thought they told me the old bike would be gone, and... Oh. Well, my family really got me with that one, didn't they? But, being a small YouTube channel, I'm gonna do a review of this here Lego set, try to get some people on the search terms. If you enjoyed the funnies, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I just had these stickers made. If you'd like one, just like this, email me your address and I'll send you one, or however many you want. A few years ago, they had a set like this that was not branded. It was just a motorcycle-themed Lego, and that thing is rare, sealed or unsealed. Well loved or in great shape. It goes for a lot of money on eBay. So this set came out in the summer of 2019, and it's sure to be a collector's item. So first things first, let's get it out of the box. Well, that looks like a Lego set to me. Now, some YouTube channels might do a fast forward montage of building this thing. I'm not going to put you through that, but when I find something interesting, I'll stop and show it to you. Alright, from the get-go, I can see this is going to be really cool. Bag 1, we make the motor. Bag 2, we start to make the frame around the motor. Then we do some details and we finish it up. So let's get started with bag 1. This is super cool. So you're building the engine, and it has you line up the piston through here and then lock the cylinders together. And I did not realize from looking at the photographs that you could see the pistons pump. I thought it was just, I don't know, but check this out. This is really cool. And it's hard to see on camera, but you can actually see it through the side there. So it's really a lot cooler than I thought it would be, and it's bringing back memories of my childhood, putting Lego sets together, and the mini panic attacks where you think a piece might be missing and you're freaking out, and then you see it and everything's alright. Here it is. I think I got a little carried away. I think I said that you could see the pistons move through these middle sections. These are black. You can see the connecting rods a little bit through the sides here. Yeah, you can see it on the video right in here. And the detail on here is pretty amazing. There's an engine serial number, which makes me laugh because on my old bike outside they cockeyed it slightly. I mean, it's a real serial number, but it's like, come on guys, you couldn't stamp it straight? Now, one thing I'm really disappointed with, and Lego, you should have done better. These push rods, I really need them to go up and down, and they just don't. I kid, but it's really cool. It's got, the crank, the primary. Imagine a chain between these two, and then the gears on the inside, like a transmission, and then the drive pulley. So, as far as you can take Legos to make a V-twin, big twin Harley motor, I think they did a really cool job. And it's even got like the ignition cone and yeah, another pushrod criticism. Lego, these all need to be angled for the single camshaft, and it looks like a Sportster motor with 4 separate cams. Come on, Lego, you can do better. But enough criticism. This is really cool, and we're about to bolt it into the rest of the engine here. So let's go ahead and do that. This is pretty cool. Listen up, Harley-Davidson. You need to take a card out of Lego's book here. People want a chain drive. For the last God knows how long, Harley's been putting belts on the as the drive and a chain in the primary. And well, you saw from looking at my old bike, I think it ought to be the other way around, which is very noisy. But way frickin' cooler. Okay, I had to stop and show you all this cool feature. So the rear fender here kind of flops around, and the frame, as you build it, has a lot of give to it, a lot of movement. But as you add structural components, it tightens up. And what I want to show you is this piece here. This is a very traditional Harley piece that stayed on the bikes for years. It's one of the few things about this bike that's very similar to my old bike. One thing that's not similar, though, is the water cooler up here. In my mind, Harleys ought to be air-cooled only. My old bike is air-cooled, and my Buell is air-cooled. No water runs through that motor. But the newer bikes do. It's just the times are changing. So this thing is insane. The front end moves back and forth. The primary looks like a primary. The way that the chain runs, it looks like everything's in the right place. I mean, you can't fill up the gas tank with actual gas, and you can't actually start the thing and ride down the road. But it's really impressive for what it is. Is this a child's plaything? No, I don't think you should buy this for your child unless your child is really mature or a teenager, because although this was fun for me, a 33-year-old, to build, if I was half my age, I don't know if I would have enjoyed myself. I think I would have felt like the designers were playing a game with me instead of enjoying putting this thing together. But there's a lot of really Harley things about this, and yeah, I think it's great. I really love that it exists, but it brought back a lot of my childhood memories of building Legos. But Legos have changed so much since I was a kid. Like all these smooth pieces, that's something new that I see a lot with the newer sets. When I was a kid, everything was blocky, like exposed brick connectors here. And all this smooth stuff, it's as though people my age started working at Lego and making changes that they wanted to see as a kid, but the engineers of the time didn't do. So I'm sure that's actually what it is. Hands for comparison. This is about the size of a credit card. So if you'd like a sticker, go ahead and email me. My email is my name, Ian Landsman, no spaces, @gmail.com, and tell me how many stickers you'd like. If you would stick it somewhere good, get me some viewers, I'm happy to send them your way. Alright, here are some extra pieces, which, is true of any time that you work on the motorcycle for real. It's got this little stand thing in it, but you don't need it, and you can roll it around without it. And it does have a kickstand. The kickstand comes out, and you can set it down, and it really looks like a real bike. If I gave this to my 4-year-old to play with, it might come back in some pieces. If I gave it to my 7-year-old to play with, probably would come back in one piece. But this is probably going to live on my desk. And yeah, I never really understood adults building Legos until I saw this. And if you're a Harley rider, or used to be a Harley rider, or you want to be a Harley rider, this is a pretty cool toy. Peace.